Go by her then husband is now talking about what happened that day. Another Sunset woman was stabbed to death. The responding officer was shot and killed. The attacker is now serving 2 life sentences at Angola. As Kendra LaFleur reports, this survivor now hopes her story can be a lesson to women in violent relationships. It's a story you'll see only on 3.
I was stabbed 8 times and I was shot 5 times.
The scars remain.
This is where I was shot when I blocked my head.
The memory still so vivid 4 years later.
And I started running and I went to the next door neighbor's house, like inside the bushes, so some of the bullets could miss me.
As time passes, it doesn't get easier for Courtney Jolivet to talk about her survival after her then husband violently attacked 2 people, shot a police officer to death, drove a car into a convenience store, and seriously injuring other people inside. Jolivet says that day as they were driving in her car, she was telling Riley that she was leaving him.
He was like, "I'm sorry, and please don't leave me." I was like, "You know what? We're done." That was the last straw. And he jumped out my car by Barry's kitchen and he started running. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't want him to go hurt nobody else.
He did hurt someone else. He stabbed a woman to death before stabbing his wife.
Praying in my mind, like, God, please don't let me die. I have a 5-year-old daughter who doesn't have anyone but me. Lord, please don't let me die. I felt like I was fainting, so when I seen the cop arrive there, I noticed something black in his hand, and I'm like a sign of relief.
A police officer arrived and she walked over to him, trying to explain what was going on, but couldn't get the words out. Riley then approached the officer, grabbed his gun, and shot him with it. At this point, all the mother of one could do is run. Her soon-to-be ex-husband stole her car and ran it into a convenience store and entered into an hours-long standoff with police. Riley was later arrested that night. While Jolivet survived, she is using her story in hopes of helping others to get out of violent relationships.
Before I couldn't talk about it, but now I can, and I think that my story, maybe if it could help someone else, save their life, and then maybe they can save someone else's life, then that's what I want. At the end of the day, if you have to go through things like that, then get out of it, get out of it. And when I got the red flags at one time, I should have got out of it, but I stayed there thinking, oh well, maybe it could work. And that ended up leading to other things also. So,
in St. Landry Parish, Kendra LaFleur, KETC TV3.